Nice, Tim with Fit to the Core Training Systems. Today I'm going to take you through that workout that I had on my newsletter yesterday. We're going to start with our warm-ups first, and I'm going to have Deanna take you through the warm-ups. This warm-up should take about 5 minutes. Then after the warm-up, we're going to go into our strength circuits, which are all body weight, as I told you yesterday. And then these are going to be 15-minute circuits each. And then after those circuits, we're going to take you through interval training with cones. Like I said, you can use cones, bottles, rocks. I don't care how you get the 5 yards apart on each cone, but this is going to be 5 different exercises, which should take you 45 seconds to 1 minute 15 seconds. And then after that, you're going to take time, how long it took for you to do it. And that's going to be your rest period, and complete as many of those as you can in 15 minutes. So without further delay, here we go. Okay, this first exercise we're going to do for warm-up is a glute activation exercise, or glute bridges. She's going to give me 10 of these. So squeeze up. So when we do these, you see how she's getting full hip extension. We're not arching the back. You should only feel these in the glutes and the very top of your hamstrings. If you feel it in your hamstrings at all, I want you to rake the top of your hip flexors. Show them how to rake the top of their hip flexors. Put your fingers on your hip flexors. There we go. So if you start to feel it in your hamstrings, I want you to put your fingers into your hip flexors, and that'll help relax your hamstrings. So we're going to do 10 of these glute bridges. Again, this is to activate those glutes and get them firing. The next one we're going to do is a lateral lunge walk. Here we're going to wake up our adductors, abductors, and our glute medius. Getting everything warmed up. This is even going to work your core. Ankles warmed up, groin warmed up. Now she's going to take it back. So we're going to go 5 each way on these lateral lunge walks. It's going to give you a nice movement prep type of stretch. Get this nervous system fired up and ready to go. Next one we're going to do, cradle walks. You're going to see this one. She's going to grab the front of the shin, keep good posture, and pull and raise the opposite heel off the ground. You're going to feel a stretch to the glute and the IT band on this one, which is the side of your leg basically. So we go 5 each way on this. And take your time. Form is important on this. The next one we're going to do is pull back butt kickers. She's going to kick her butt with her heel and grab. Come toward me. Here, you're good. Come toward me. She's going to kick, squeeze, kick, grab, and squeeze the glute as she rises up on the toe. And squeeze that glute. So here we're getting a good quad stretch, but we're getting the body ready to move. Now we're going to start with jumping jacks. Now we're going to get that heart rate pumping. And we're still warming up our body here. Go. We're getting our ankles warmed up here, upper body warmed up, core, legs, everything's working here on this one. And then from here, we're going to do a jumping jack. That's it's called a wide out. So she's going to take her arms to the front, and then she's going to start jumping. Go. Important, squeeze those shoulder blades back and bring the hands all the way up. So here, once again here, now we're getting the chest warmed up, stretched out, lats squeezing in the back, getting that posterior chain warmed up also. Now she's going to go swinging gates. Here we're going to get in a squat position with our feet together, and now we're going to jump, keeping our butt down, flat-footed, and rotate those feet out. Here we're going to warm up our glute medius again, and you're going to see the adductors working inside. Hamstrings are working here, ankles are working here. We're getting everything in that lower body and upper body warmed up right now. Okay, next one we're going to do here is a Highland fling. It's a jumping jack while we're crossing the arms and legs. So now we're getting adduction, abduction, warming up those ankles again and the upper body. Now we're crossing the body, getting a neuromuscular effect here, waking up, firing up that nervous system even more. Okay, so those are our warm-ups. Take your time through this. Form's important. This should take about 3 to 5 minutes. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through our 15-minute circuit. Okay, now that we're done with the warm-up, we're going to go right into our first 15-minute circuit. She's going to do a squat, thrust, jump first for 10 reps. And jump. Squat, thrust out, thrust in, and jump. Explode on this. So it's going to be the first exercise in this 15-minute circuit. We're going to do 3 exercises total. So we jump in, jump out, and jump. So we're in a plank position as she jumps out, jump in, and jump. Always land flat-footed after a jump here. Let the muscles take the impact. Next exercise we're going to do is a T-stabilizer push-up with the crunch in the middle. She's going to show you from both angles. So she's going to do 5 first like this. Go. Just push up, rotate, crunch. Push up, rotate, crunch. That's 2, 3, 4. Make sure you rotate all the way to the side of the foot because you're going to see that adductor fire. Now face me and do it. Now she's going to come in this direction. Shows from the front, push up, rotate on that top leg and bring the bottom leg up, knee drive for a crunch. Take the elbow to the knee, crunch, elbow to the knee. So we're getting core work here, we're getting chest work, lat work, adductor, abductor, shoulder stabilization. This is getting everything. Now she's going to go in a cobra hold for 30 seconds. She's going to push her belly into the ground, squeeze her glutes, her feet all the way up through her chest, all the way up through her hips, are smashing into the ground. She's rolling her chest off the ground. This isn't going to be hyperextension, so I want you to imagine that your head is going away from you in that position. The glutes stay squeezed and you're pushing all the way from your feet through the glutes up to your chest are stretching here. This is a posterior chain movement, so you're going to feel everything start firing and stretching the front, strengthening the back, and we're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good. Good. Okay, so that's our first circuit. You're gonna take 15 to 30 seconds between each exercise, depending on how much rest you need. The goal on this is to make sure your form on everything stays good. That means if your form starts to go bad, that means you need to take more rest or slow it down. So make sure you follow the exact protocol she does with the exercises. If the form starts to get bad, you need to rest. Okay, so now we're going to start the second circuit, 15-minute circuit. She's going to start with a split squat. Go down. She's going to hold 4 seconds at the bottom. 3, 4, up. Right back down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, back up. She's going to do 6 reps on this leg. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Back down. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Up. She's got 2 more now. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. 1 more. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Now she's going to show you the side angle on the opposite leg. See how she stays on the ball of her foot and the back leg, drops that back knee straight down. Keep the front foot flat the whole time. She squeezes that back glute, staying in perfect neutral spine there. Drops into the lunge, holds 4 seconds, squeezing that right glute, keeping the left foot flat. As you come up, you want to stay on the back ball of the foot and come up and squeeze that front quad. And keep most of the load on the front leg and see how good her posture is. We don't want to lean into this movement. Second exercise is going to be hand walks. She's going to show you 5 toward the camera, and then she's going to show you 5 from a side angle. So you're going to walk your hands out as far as you can, and then you're going to walk your feet in without bending the knees, at all in the ankles. You're going to feel this in their lats, shoulders, and the posterior chain, and then you're going to feel it in the hamstrings coming up, stretching. You see her walking it, so it's like an inchworm. Walk those feet in, and then walk the hands out as far as you can go. So we're warming up. So we're working that upper body and lats as she pulls in. Those lats are working as stabilizers. We're also holding stabilization. Now she's going to show you the side angle of this movement. Walk those hands out as far as you can. Pop those feet in with the ankles. Ankles, ankles, ankles. You're going to feel a stretch right through the hamstrings on the way up and even in your calves. So we're getting a good stretch all through that posterior chain. You can see her lats and shoulders, and she's working shoulder stability, and her lats and scapula is working there as well. Posterior chain exercises. Next exercise, she's going to do side plank thrusts. We're going to do another plank movement. She's going to go down, right, and you want a good, she's going to show you the front angle of this first. I want a nice posture like you're standing tall. As you see here, you can even see it in this video here. She's getting her obliques working there. She's getting their adductors, basically the side of your butt working, all the way down the side of that leg. And now in the shoulder, she's working stabilization in the shoulder and lats. It's getting your whole body again, but we're working one side at a time. So now we're going to go this angle. See how nice and straight she is from her ankles, knees, hips, all the way up to her shoulder and head, standing tall. Very important that you do this exercise correctly. We do not want that butt poking back. Right now she's in full extension through the hips. If the butt is poking back, the exercise isn't being done correctly, and you're not going to be working the correct muscles. These muscles are working on very important muscles that are meant to protect the spine and also keep good efficiency through your hips. Keep you having a healthy back, healthy knees, healthy lower back, upper body, and even ankles.